NordVPN has denied claims that its internal development systems were breached, pushing back against allegations made by a threat actor who claimed to have stolen sensitive data from the company's Salesforce and Jira environments. This video is sponsored by Stonefly. More on that at the end of the video. Over the weekend, a hacker using the alias 1011 posted on a hacking forum claiming responsibility for a breach of a NordVPN development server. The actor alleged they had accessed more than 10 databases containing Salesforce API keys, Jira tokens, and internal source code after brute forcing what they described as a misconfigured system. According to the threat actor, the compromised environment contained information tied to NordVPN's internal development workflows, raising concerns about potential exposure of business systems and credentials. NordVPN has now publicly responded, stating that the claims are misleading and that no production systems were breached. The company says the data in question originated from a temporary test environment that was created months earlier while evaluating a third-party automated testing vendor. According to NordVPN, the environment was isolated, not connected to its internal infrastructure, and contained only dummy data used for functional testing. NordVPN emphasized that the leaked database structures, schemas, and API tables do not correspond to its live systems and do not contain real customer data, production source code, or active credentials. The company also clarified that the vendor being tested was never formally contracted and that the test environment was decommissioned after the evaluation concluded. NordVPN added that it ultimately chose a different provider and did not integrate the tested platform into its operations. While NordVPN described the incident as a false alarm rather than a breach, the claims have drawn renewed attention to third-party risk and the security of test environments, which are often overlooked compared to production systems. Temporary testing environments can become attractive targets if misconfigured, especially when they contain realistic data structures that resemble production platforms, even if the data itself is not real. This incident also comes with historical context. In 2019, NordVPN confirmed that one of its leased servers was breached by attackers who gained root access and obtained private keys used to secure web servers and VPN configurations. Although the incident did not expose user activity logs, it sparked significant scrutiny of the company's infrastructure security. Following that breach, NordVPN launched a bug bounty program, commissioned external security audits, and began transitioning its infrastructure to RAM-only servers, which do not retain data after power loss. The company also moved toward using dedicated servers fully owned and controlled by NordVPN rather than relying on third-party hosting providers. In its latest statement, NordVPN said it has contacted the third-party testing vendor involved in the current incident to gather more information and ensure no additional exposure occurred. At this stage, NordVPN maintains that no customer data, production systems, or live credentials were compromised, and that the incident does not pose a security risk to users. And now a word from our sponsor. Get a 70 terabytes air-gapped and immutable Veeam, Rubrik, Commvault, site recovery, backup, and disaster recovery appliance for $7,995. Contact sales at stonefly.com for details. Subscribe for more cybersecurity news. Thank you for watching.